The operation on the day 5 is very much on, and behind me you can see that this area has been completely sealed and the cordon area has been extended since yesterday. It was on Wednesday when a gunfight broke out between militants and security forces on the mountain near this, and you can see my VJ Bashilon will also show you that this is the mountain range where this encounter is going on. Now this entire area has been cordoned by security forces. A team of Indian Army, JNK police are in the area and are not allowing people to move out, and only after thorough checking people who are residing nearby are being allowed to go in and out. Otherwise the area has been cut off to ensure that they do not escape. We are also seeing that after the two armies, decorated officers and one VOSP of JNK police were killed in action during that particular encounter. Two more army men also sustained bullet injuries. So yes, the army is trying to minimize the casualty given the fact that the operation is very difficult, the terrain is challenging, it's on a steep mountain range, and even bringing down of those mortal remains became difficult for the security forces, that it took them more than 24 hours to bring at least one of those mortal remains down towards this side. Since Wednesday, an encounter is going on after an exchange of gunfire took place between security forces and militants. That particular area is still being targeted. There was a fire which erupted earlier, and now once again machine guns and UBGLs and rockets are being fired towards that location to make sure that that hideout is completely destroyed. The forces have been in the area since Wednesday. It is the day 5 of the operation, and it looks like it will take a while for the forces to conclude this operation. But now, since it has been more than 100 hours, they would want to conclude it today, and one has to see that if there are any bodies which could be recovered from there, because they believe that they have tapped some movement through use of drones. We have seen sophisticated drones, top officials coming here and getting a first-hand account of how the situation is. There is still that fire happening behind me. So yes, intensity has increased of the gunfire, and top officials yesterday were on the ground and getting a first-hand assessment of how the situation is looking like. We have to see that how long does it take for the encounter to conclude, but the sophisticated equipment including quadcopters were used to monitor the complete area, given the topography of this particular jungle where dense forest cover is completely covering that hideout where militants are believed to be trapped.